We got a lot of guys play really good football. We got a lot of guys that create turnovers. We got a lot of guys that play high level football. And I think just having three, is a representation of us playing high level football at different levels.
So were you surprised, mentioning that it wasn't your splashiest year, were you surprised to see that you were selected to it?
Yeah, to be honest, I can keep it real. Like I said, it hasn't been my splashiest year. I've been back in the post and doing my job for the most part. So yeah, I was surprised, but I'm also, I'm honored.
Minkah,
do you feel vindicated almost in a way? Because when TA talks about your role, to kind of keep a lid on things, that doesn't in a way that free up opportunities for other guys to get the splash that maybe you otherwise might be involved in?
Yeah, I mean, it's just part of doing your job. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's job is going to be the most fun. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of other things on the field that I wouldn't want to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy to be out there. I'm happy to be a part of the Steelers defense.
Minkah, what have you seen from back there the last 3 weeks?
I think teams are scheming us. They're knowing that we're having some issues with motions and stacks and bunches and stuff like that. Because if you look at the stuff that we've been beat on, or when guys are running open, it's stuff that each team kind of got from the last two. So we've made a real big emphasis this week on those style of plays and even plays that can stem off from it, and working on communication, everybody being on the same page, and playing fast ball.
Make confidence to fix it?
What was that?
Do you have confidence to get it fixed?
Just having different pieces back there the last few weeks, does that play into why some of that matters?
No, not really.
Minkah, go ahead. Minkah, you guys faced the Bengals obviously a few weeks ago. Have they changed much in what they do, and what is it that they've done so well, especially over this run here?
I don't think they changed too much. They have a really solid identity on offense, and I don't think they're going to change it. They've been putting up 30-plus points a game. When they're doing that, they're not going to try and change too much. So, like I said, they haven't changed too much, and they rely on Joey B, the receivers, to make plays. With his leg, with his arm. They depend on Chase to get a lot of touches, get a lot of rap. So they have a lot of weapons.
Mike said earlier this week that as a defense you guys bicker because you care. How do you maybe keep that bickering to be positive, or channel that frustration in a positive way?
I wouldn't even say bicker. This is the word that I would use. I think it's more so confront. You know what I'm saying? And when you got a lot of guys in the room that care about something, and we're not all in agreement or whatever, there's gonna be conflict. There's gonna be tension. Everybody has a strong personality. Everybody cares a lot. Everybody gives a lot to this team and to this organization. We got a lot of guys in the room that move that way, and we aren't seeing the success that we want to see. There's going to be tension. But the important thing is, after you have those conflicts and you have those confrontations, is to ask each other, what are we going to do differently? You know what I'm saying? Not because of the confrontation, but because of what caused it, you know what I'm saying, or whatever you were talking about. So, conflict, bickering, all that stuff is going to happen in the locker room, whatever sport we're playing. But the important thing is to have a solution as to why.
So how much of this week was about conflict resolution?
I want to say conflict resolution. I want to say a lot of it was conflict resolution. I think it was a lot about all getting on the same page. Seeing the game the same way. Being really emphasizing communication, so there's no gray areas, so you can't say I did call this, I didn't call that. We're going to use hand signals, we're going to be verbal, and it's going to be clear if you did or did not, and there's not going to be any back and forth of what you did or didn't say. It's going to be clear, it's going to be concise, we're all going to be on the same page, and we're going to play fast football.
Minkah, obviously you'll find out on Saturday, but What tells you so far during the week that you guys have fixed some of those issues?
There's not a lot of people running open. We haven't had to run back a whole lot of plays, maybe only one from Wednesday. And we've been doing a lot of extra work on the side while the offense is on the field, working on those communications, working on those adjustments.
How do you personally deal with it? I mean, there is conflict, talking back and forth with the guys.
How do I personally deal with it?
How do you?
I need an example.
I don't know, like when there's
a wide variety.
Are you a guy that attacks conflict? Do you kind of let it stir down, then add yourself in? How do you kind of?
I try not to stir the pot. No, it's not stir the pot. It's not the right word. I try not to confront unless I really feel the need to. So yeah, that's kind of mine.
I think from the outside, maybe there's a little bit of surprise because you guys are so veteran. A lot of you guys have been around, played a lot of football together.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why it's happening now? And I guess because you guys have played so much together, there is a confidence that it can turn around.
I think we have we had a few guys that played a lot of football together, and we also got a lot of new faces in the defense on all levels of the football. Other teams communicate differently in other places, and so I think when you get a group of different-minded players, and you got a group of guys that haven't played a lot of football together. Obviously, it's late in the season. I just don't think that we were getting schemed up, so it wasn't a glaring issue. For the last few weeks, we have been schemed up in those communication been exposed. So I just think it's a issue again of just old guys, new guys, vets, young guys, just getting on one accord.
Personal game for all of us. We're taking this game very seriously every weekend. We're just trying to show everybody that we know how to play defense too.
Joey, do you approach this as a personal game for you?
No, I think I take every game personal. So it's just every regular thing for me.
Do you expect to get Higgins again, and what makes him so tough?
Yeah, definitely going to get a Higgins again. I think he's just overall a good receiver. He got a lot of good qualities to his game that I like. He could go attack the ball. He's pretty fast, so it's going to be a good matchup.
What's working so well for them on offense over these last 4 weeks?
Can you say that again?
What's been working so well for the Bengals on offense these last 4 weeks?
I mean, they're just clicking. They got Joe Burrow, great quarterback, and they got some good talent on the outside. So they've just been clicking, spreading the ball around, and really just catching balls and making plays.
Joey, what have you guys done to improve communication?
Really just keeping the same thing, extra meetings, staying after, really just working in that case. It's nothing too irregular for us. We've been doing it all season, so we just got to keep up on that.
Joey, when you guys have guys moving in and out of the secondary with injuries and stuff like that, how does that impact that communication?
It doesn't really impact it a lot. We got guys, the same guys we've been having here this whole season. Everybody get reps and everybody communicate. So we have that mentality. When one person goes down, we got next man up mentality. So I feel like everybody's well prepared to step in and make those plays.
Is that almost like said calf and knee and parts of your leg? Was it almost like scary? You might have been more serious or something a little bit? Or?
I mean, not really for me. I know how it felt. I wanted to get out there as soon as possible, but they wanted to take the yeah, exactly. So I'm back now. I'm healthy. I feel good. So I'm ready to play.
Joey, is it a good feeling that this defense is basically full strength heading into this game in the postseason?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we need all the pieces we can have going into this postseason, even this last game. So, man, we're just trying to fly around and make some plays.
Will you pay attention to what happens in Baltimore ahead of knowing whether or not you're going to be playing for the division?
Probably not. I'm probably not going to be paying attention, to be honest. I got my whole game I got to worry about. So just singular focus on that, getting that dub, and whatever falls.
More just a precaution, kind of go limited yesterday, or?
Yesterday I just had a setback during individuals to where I tweaked it. But after that, it's just been all treatment, just sticking to the plan that the coaches in the training room have for me. not trying to really force anything. Just I was out there today moving around, did individual, and did some of the team stuff. But just like I said, just trying to just be transparent with the training room and the coaches, and they just want me to be smart.
When you guys have so many people moving in and out of the secondary with injuries and stuff like that, and even guys moving around the secondary, like Minkah dropping into the box and Cam moving around, how does that impact communication? Does it kind of just, do things change at all or anything like that?
No, not really. It doesn't change at all. And most of the time, if guys are moving around and guys are coming in and out, those guys are prepared. You know what I'm saying? Those guys are ready for whatever the job that they're doing holds. And we trust in that, and we're comfortable with whomever has to come out there and play, and whoever has to get snaps, because we rely so much on our preparation here.